This show is sponsored by PSE Archery, X Broadheads, Millennium Tree Stands, The Chase Deer Scent, Extreme Archery Products, Antler Insanity.
Welcome to Reality Hunt Club. This webisode, we're going to be going over our first trail camera photos. We're up here checking the cards today, so stay tuned. The next, right after this, and we'll be on my desk and we'll look at these pictures together. Stay tuned. All right, we're back at the office. We just got back from our trip. We had an awesome trip, and we pulled these cards. We set the cameras back up. And the first batch of trail camera photos is never really that great. It's early. It's amazing to me that you can get pictures of deer dropping their antlers around the 1st of February, 15th of February. If you got a corn pile, you can pretty much pattern them there. And then once the spring rolls around, they go back to their home range or wherever they like to hang out with. You don't see them until around 15th of July, 1st of August. Some of these bucks we probably won't see until then. But anyway, we got some nice 2- and 3-year-old bucks. And of course, a couple of neat little things. I'll show you what we got on camera. And so let's dive in. Now, I do have one nice buck, and I'll go ahead and start off with him. And I think he's a 3. He could be a 4. You know, the velvet always makes him look so thick. And there used to be a supplement feeder there, and this is actually June 5th. And here's pictures back in the May 22nd. Looks like of a couple nice 3-year-old bucks at the supplement feeder. We pulled the supplement feeder out and we worked on it and we put it back and we filled it full of supplement feed, hoping that these bucks get back on it like they were before we pulled it out. And in the background you can see the mineral. We did a webisode on the minerals, and in the background you see the mineral over here, and that's where we have it. So those are probably the best bucks in this batch of cameras. I know they're the best bucks in this batch of cameras. Now, here's another spot that we have, and interesting enough, that was 6:30 in the morning, those daytime pictures, and here it is 6:30 in the morning here too. So it must have been a real good movement time. So this is a bachelor group of bucks, probably 2-year-olds. Probably fit to put on their best, their first good set of antlers. There's some more, and the posturing. Here's another one coming in. These pictures were pretty amazing because of the posturing over the corn. You see the buck in the background on his hind quarters. I thought that was pretty cool. See, he's got his ears back. They're already starting to show a little. They're posturing around that corn, and I think that's pretty interesting. Let me see. I've got some more. I got some. I think these are nice 3-year-olds that coming in here. Nice 3-year-olds come in about an hour later, and when they put on a little bit more growth, we got photos of last year. We'll be able to match them up and see which one. This could be the traveler buck, stuff like that. Real good 2s and 3s, putting on their first set of antlers. Nice, nice bucks. These guys are patternable. They are on our club, whereas some of the bigger name deer bucks are off. Now this guy seems so much bigger than this other one. You see him, it looks like he's towering over, and of course the other one's cowering down to him. But interesting photos, June 2nd. Glad to see that. Right in the mid-mornings, Not mid-mornings, but early morning light. 8 o'clock, that's pretty late in the mornings when it gets daylight at 6:15 this time of year. So, anyway, we're back around on those. Alright, this is one we call Broken 9. We had one of our members shoot him in November, and he dropped his antlers in December. We've talked to him about him before, and he seems to be making it. Now, this is the type of antlers that he's growing, and this is May 18th photos here. And you can see his injuries on his left elbow, on his front leg, and opposite. Now, normally what the biologists say, if you got an injury on your back right leg, it'll mess up your left antler. Now, if you've got an injury on your front left, it does it the same size. So I don't know what he's going to come out, what's he going to show or how he's going to turn out to be. But looks like he's got more antler on his left side, and that's where his injury is. So it should be interesting to watch him. He's coming to the corn pile. That leg just looks horrible. But he's getting around. There's about 3 or 4 coyotes that are going past his corn pile, but he seems to be getting around okay. His weight seems okay. You can see some ribs in here, but I saw some other does, and they seem to be about the same. So I think it's them switching from their winter pattern, their winter coat, to their summer coat. But anyway, he looks healthy. Now, to go from one deer that's got an injury that looks healthy to another deer that has some type of funk going on, it looks like some kind of abscess or tumor underneath this doe's jaw. Now, she looks like a young doe. Ooh, it's just gross looking. Looks gross, don't it? But she's getting around. She's eating the bait pile. But this is the first I've seen of her. I don't know if she has some kind of infection in her teeth, infection of her jaw. Maybe she needed to go see a dentist or something. But that was a joke. But somehow she's got a big swollen tumor or abscess, or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna talk to a biologist about it. But obviously, we're gonna try to shoot her and get her out of the herd. I don't think she's miserable, but boy, it just looks gross, don't it? So anyway, showing you our handicap malfunction deer. And one thing, the last part I want to go over is our turkey biddies. This is the first year I've got a ton of pictures of turkey biddies. I know we had a good hatching because we didn't get a lot of rain during those 2 or 3 weeks when they were sitting on the nest. And then after they hatched, we got a pretty good amount of rain. But anyway, got more trail camera photos of biddies this year over the corn pile, looking for the bucks and the does than we've ever had before. So I thought I'd share you. These are pretty cool. And also driving around the club, servicing the feeders and just working, we've seen more biddies. So it looks like we're going to have a pretty good hatch this year. We've got a standing wheat field that hasn't been harvested. So we've seen a lot of biddies out there getting the seeds off the heads of those wheat plants. So as you can see, this is one of the bearded hens. And some people say that the turkeys have beards because they have excess testosterone. We said that word right, in their bloodstream. And some people say they don't breed, they don't have biddies or little ones. Well, as you can see, our bearded hen, she's got quite a brood of little ones that are just cutting up in that bait pile. And as you can see, these guys just hatched and they're just playing around. So we're going to watch them and see how big they can get, and just see how many, if we see, especially with the bearded hen, we can identify her. We actually saw her the other day, and just with the beard, we can identify how many of those survived and how many of them did not. So that was interesting to show you guys. So anyway, we put the cameras back out, and that's the first batch. We put them out the 15th, and we finished checking them around the 10th. So that's the first run. The second run probably be about the same period of time. So anyway, hopefully we'll start getting some bucks. We just planted our soybeans a couple weeks ago, and we got some cameras around there, so maybe the big bucks will move in and we'll start being able to watch them. I love watching my big bucks during the summer. So anyway, this is what we got. First batch of trail camera photos. And stay tuned and like us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And we're on the Roku box now. Just do a search on Hunt 365. We're in the fitness and outdoor. And just consume these videos and pass this around. Leave us your comments. Give us some feedback. And we'll be bringing you more webisodes as we get them. So thanks for watching Reality Hunt Club.
If you like this show, watch our other shows at hunt365.tv. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button on the screen, or connect with us and receive notices of all our new episodes by liking our Facebook page.